Faith in God, a kid's Bible story on overcoming challenges. The story will focus on how faith in God can help us overcome challenges using a variety of Bible characters and events. Title: Faith in God, a story of trust. Hey there, friends! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to hear an amazing Bible story all about faith, trusting in God even when things are hard. Let's get ready to learn about how God's power helps us when we have faith in Him. Are you excited? Let's begin. The story of Noah, 5 minutes. Scene set up: a beautiful, peaceful world suddenly filled with storm clouds. This kid's Bible story illustrates the power of faith through the journeys of Noah, Abraham, the blind man, and David, who all overcame challenges by trusting in God's plans. A long time ago, there was a man named Noah. He loved God and always tried to do what was right. One day, God told Noah something very strange, that a huge flood was coming to wash away all the bad things in the world. But God gave Noah a special mission, to build a giant boat called an ark to save himself, his family, and 2 of every animal. Noah didn't understand why there was going to be a flood, and it hadn't rained in years. But Noah had faith in God, and he trusted God's plan. Even though the people around him laughed and thought he was crazy, Noah kept building the ark because he knew that God would protect him. Finally, the ark was ready, and the flood came. But because Noah had faith and obeyed God, he and his family were safe, and all the animals were safe too. And after the flood, God promised Noah that he would never destroy the world with a flood again, and he gave a beautiful rainbow as a sign of his promise. Moral: Noah had faith in God's plan, even when he couldn't see the whole picture, and God kept his promise. The story of Abraham and Isaac, 5 minutes. Scene set up: a peaceful desert with tents, Abraham looking up at the stars. This kid's Bible story illustrates the power of faith through the journeys of Noah, Abraham, the blind man, and David, who all overcame challenges by trusting in God's plans. Next, let's talk about Abraham. God promised Abraham that he would be the father of many nations, and that his children would be as numerous as the stars in the sky. But Abraham didn't have any children yet, and he was very old. Still, Abraham trusted God and had faith in his promise. Then one day, God asked Abraham to do something very hard. God told Abraham to take his son, Isaac, and offer him as a sacrifice. This was very hard for Abraham because he loved Isaac so much. But Abraham trusted God and believed that God's plan was always the best. Just as Abraham was about to do what God asked, God stopped him. God knew Abraham had faith and was willing to obey no matter what. And because of Abraham's faith, God provided a ram for the sacrifice instead of Isaac. Moral: Abraham trusted God's plan, even when it was hard to understand. His faith showed that he loved God more than anything else. Jesus heals a blind man, 5 minutes. Scene set up: a dusty road with a man sitting by the side, people walking by. This kid's Bible story illustrates the power of faith through the journeys of Noah, Abraham, the blind man, and David, who all overcame challenges by trusting in God's plans. Let's fast forward to when Jesus was on earth. One day, a blind man was sitting by the side of the road, calling out to Jesus. He couldn't see, but he had heard that Jesus could heal people. The people around him told him to be quiet, but the blind man shouted even louder, saying, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." When Jesus heard him, he stopped and asked, "What do you want me to do for you?" The man replied, "I want to see." Jesus said, "Your faith has healed you." And instantly, the man could see. Everyone was amazed, and the man followed Jesus, praising God for his healing. Moral: the blind man had faith that Jesus could heal him, and his faith made him whole. The story of David and Goliath, 5 minutes. Scene set up: a battlefield with a giant, Goliath, on one side and the small boy, David, on the other. This kid's Bible story illustrates the power of faith through the journeys of Noah, Abraham, the blind man, and David, who all overcame challenges by trusting in God's plans. There was also a young boy named David. He was just a shepherd, watching over sheep, but he had a big heart and a lot of faith in God. One day, a giant named Goliath came to challenge the people of Israel. Goliath was huge, and everyone was scared of him. But David wasn't afraid. David said, "I may be small, but God is bigger than any giant." He took his slingshot, 5 smooth stones, and went to face Goliath. The giant laughed at David, but David knew God was with him. David took one stone, slung it, and the stone hit Goliath right in the forehead. The giant fell down, and David won the battle with God's help. Everyone was amazed that David, with his faith in God, could defeat such a giant. Moral: David showed us that when we have faith in God, even the biggest problems can be defeated. Conclusion: 2 to 3 minutes. Scene set up: a calm and peaceful garden, with soft music in the background. This kid's Bible story illustrates the power of faith through the journeys of Noah, Abraham, the blind man, and David, who all overcame challenges by trusting in God's plans. Wow! Today we heard some amazing stories of people who showed faith in God. Noah, Abraham, the blind man, and David all trusted God, even when it was hard. And because they had faith, God did amazing things in their lives. Remember, no matter what you face in life, if you trust God and have faith, He will be with you and help you through. Just like the Bible says, with God, all things are possible. Host closing: thank you for joining us today. We hope you learned how important it is to trust in God, no matter what. We'll see you next time for another fun Bible story. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share with your friends. Bye for now. End screen, optional. Music playing with a cute graphic saying, "Faith in God, keep trusting." This script can be used as a starting point for an engaging kids' Bible story about faith. You can animate it, add music, or even invite kids to act it out if you want more interaction. Let me know if you need help with anything else.